Arsenal expiring contracts, who is free to leave in 2026 and 2027. Silver medals are becoming commonplace at the Emirates Stadium, but Arsenal headed into the 2025-26 season more desperate than ever for the glittering golden prize. On the back of a third straight second-place Premier League finish, Arsenal waved goodbye to a couple of notable long-serving stars, as Kieran Tierney went back home to Celtic 6 years after his arrival in North London. Arsenal were also unable to agree a new deal with Ghanaian midfielder Thomas Partey, who has since been charged with 5 counts of rape and 1 of sexual assault since becoming a free agent. While several players have recently put pen to paper on new deals, including Bukayosaka, who signed a lucrative contract in February to become one of the Premier League's highest-paid players, some members of the current squad appear to have uncertain futures. Now that the new financial year is upon us, Sports Mole takes a look at the Arsenal players whose contracts either expire at the end of June 2026 or in the summer of 2027. Estonia international Karl Hein played third fiddle to David Raya and Aaron Ramsdale into the 2023-24, but was a regular presence on the bench, though making his debut in EFL Cup loss to Brighton and Hove Albion in 2022-23. The 23-year-old was due to become a free agent in June 2024, but agreed a short-term extension until the end of the 2024-25 campaign before joining Real Valladolid on loan, where he failed to keep the Spanish side afloat in La Liga. Now, Hein is plying his trade on loan at Werder Bremen for the 2025-26 campaign, after which he could very well depart the Emirates Stadium for nothing. Leandro Trossard has proven to be a brilliant purchase from Brighton and Hove Albion since joining midway through the 2022-23 campaign, and a new deal is believed to be a topic of discussion at Arsenal following summer interest from Saudi Arabia. The 2026 winter transfer window closed with Trossard still at the club, but as things stand, he's another high-profile player who could leave for nothing in 2027. Reiss Nelson was loaned out to Brentford on transfer deadline day, and the Bees also have the option to buy the winger, whose Arsenal contract could also still be extended by another 12 months to protect his value. There was talk of Flamengo in an attempt to bring Jesus back to Brazil on loan this summer, and Palmeiras are known to be interested in a reunion, but the striker does not envisage himself leaving before his deal runs out. Furthermore, having made an immediate impact since his long-awaited return, a short-term extension cannot be completely discounted. Portuguese playmaker Fabio Vieira has been loaned out to Hamburger SV for the next year, and whether the German side decide to trigger their option to buy or not, he should not still be at Arsenal in 2026. Gabriel Martinelli has entered the final 24 months of his Gunners agreement, and even though he is not the same attacking force he once was in 2022-23, his deal includes a 1-year option, which will almost certainly be triggered.